Okay, so we are recording. Welcome to those of you that are just getting on. And if you will just mute yourself out, that will be great. It's good to see everyone. Happy Tuesday. Most of you, if you're like me, you've been dealing with a little bit of snow here. And, but it's all good because I was able to work from home for the last couple of days. And I think that employers, I don't think they get more work out of the employee when they're working at home because it doesn't stop. I think I didn't stop until almost 10:15 last night because I was working with some of our international clients. But I am so glad to see everybody on tonight, and we are recording, so you will have an opportunity to view it. Hey, Marie Pap, good to see you on as well. Tahira, good to see you joining in as well. Got your nice little head wrap on. I love it. Ann Morgan. And so, anyway, we've started something new, which I hope that you're excited about. And that's what we're going to go over tonight. Uh, Introducing and the introduction of bundles. Bundles that are beneficial to you, beneficial to your clients. But when you start talking about bundling lots of products together, it's important that you know what the bundle is about and what the products that are in the bundle do so that you're able to be able to know which bundle is going to be beneficial to you as a consultant and how you're going to be able to use it for your benefit. So, hey, Dahlia, how are you? So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen here, and we will go ahead and get started. And hopefully, can everybody see the Color Me Hydrated?
Yep.
Okay, great, 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 great. So as I was thinking about the bundles, and you've been kind of from the beginning, because I think when we first started 2020, I said, we're going to be testing some things out. We're going to be testing pre-packs and different things. And in January, like mid-month, we came out with this three-piece pre-pack for exfoliators, and we promoted that. And the whole rationale behind um, us doing that was really to really start to figure out ways to give more value, to allow those of you that are either new or coming back into the business, as well as those of you that have been in the business for a while, to be able to make sure that you've got a product for you to be able to use, and then a couple that you can promote and share with your clients. But for whatever reason, the three-piece thing didn't really sit all that well. So we said, okay, let's try a different approach, because we have traditionally been putting individual items on sale at 10%, each month. And that hasn't been as successful as we want it to be. So we are in the process of finding that sweet spot, that happy place, so that we as consultants are able to take advantage and use the items that we are promoting for that particular month that are on sale, really make something work for you in a different and a positive way. So I'm hopeful that you will be excited about the new bundles that we're doing. And what I decided to build February around is, color me hydrated, color me ageless, color you beautiful. And that really does speak to everything that we are doing and promoting for the month of February. And of course, right before we went into ended January, we introduced to you your V-Day code. So I hope that you are using those and sharing them with your team members, you sharing them with your clients, and also using them for your benefit as well. So anyway, so we're going to keep the process moving. So we are introducing, and tonight we're going to be focusing on the hydration bundles, because we've got a total of 4 bundles that we are introducing for the month of February. And these are really the meat and the bread and butter of the bundles, because you know that we always talk about the importance of promoting skincare, because when we get our clients into skincare, in addition to like foundations and powders and concealers, you have a repeat client. And those of you that have clients that are continuing to come back to you over and over again, you know that that is true, and that's something that you would certainly endorse and stand behind. But so the product bundles, the hydration bundles, are focusing on 5, 6, 7 different products, and we've got them. You're going to notice that what we're doing in the bundles now is that we are merging all of the brands together in some kind of way. Because as those of you that have been with us for a while, you know, we've got Adrienne Appel, we've got Color Me Beautiful, we've got Floyd Roberts, and we've got Gail Heyman. And very seldom do we kind of marry them all together at one time. But in this particular case, we are starting that process, because as consultants, we have access to them all. And as we are dealing with our clients, we have the sheer pleasure and the opportunity to be able to customize regimes for our clients, no matter what the brand is. You can use your favorite brand, but occasionally you may have to dip into another brand to be able to get that regime just to perfection. So the 2 bundles that we're going to talk about, the individual products that are included in there, the Adrienne Appel and Gail Heyman include some favorite products of mine and yours, I'm sure, that are really appropriate for us to be really promoting as we are, you know, certainly in the winter, in the kind of the peak of the winter season with all this snow going on. And even on the West Coast, I'm sure it's a little bit cooler than maybe it would normally be in the summer months. But the first bundle includes the skin correction body cream in Adrienne Appel, which is it's a must-have. It is absolutely a must-have for caring for the body. And then we have the sister product that goes with that, which is the skin correction complex for the face. And then vitamin C, C-Source, C-Plex. It comes in all of the brands under different names, but the efficacy of it and what it does, you know, remains the same across all the brands. So the C-Source, C-Plex, and Ultimate C capsules we'll be talking about, as well as the peptide cream and the super rich moisturizer in Gail Heyman. So Adrienne Appel and Gail Heyman packaged together is really a powerhouse for the first bundle that we'll talk about. And then the second one with Floyd Roberts, it's a little bit tighter, a shorter list of products, but we decided to put together the My Everything Cream, which is Florey's anti-aging product, along with the Ultimate C capsules and the Lip Lift Conditioner, which is a bestseller, top-selling product on QVC in the UK and in Germany and other parts of the world. So these are the 2 bundles. And so for those of you that may not be, you know, you may be new and you are trying to figure out what all of these products do, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about what the benefit of these bundles are for you. Okay, first of all, you can resell them as a collection. You know that up until now, we really haven't had a lot of variety of collections for us as consultants to be able to choose from. All of the collections were really positioned on the brand sites, on colormebeautiful.com, floydroberts.com, for us to be able to promote and or purchase them for ourselves. But now we are, you know, kind of sliding and softening that thought process a little bit more to be able to allow us as consultants to be able to use collections in a slightly different way, you know, but yet certainly one that will be beneficial for us. So these bundles that we are putting together, you can certainly resell them to a customer if you decided to do that as a collection. You can decide that you're going to take individual items out of the collection, of course, promote those and resell those as individual items. You can decide to create your own collection. You can pick and choose and decide, like if you decided that you wanted to put the skin correction body cream and the skin correction complex for the face together, you could do that with this collection. And then you could take the vitamin C and that could stand alone. So it's up to you in terms of how you take this collection and use it as as a profit center for you, but also as a guide. These bundles can serve as a good tool for us to really put together our live videos so that we can focus on different products, and we'll be going through some of the features and benefits of the products for you tonight. And then the real great thing is that on top of your consultant discount, which on the colormedirect.biz, which is where all of these bundles are housed right now, and they are there's no collection like this that is available on the brand site. So you've got something that is unique and exclusive to you as a consultant. So you can save 10% on top of your discount, which is great. Okay. So, and if you look at the way that we've got it positioned on colormedirect.biz, we package it out so you can see what the original retail price is, and then what the sale price is. And then of course, based on what your retail order is, you'll get your discount on top of that. Okay. But it certainly is a good thing to be able to save 10% on all of these products individually. Okay. So that means at the end of the day, you can increase your profits and make more money when you go and resell each one of these products. So I'm excited about it. And I think that this is, this is getting us going in the right direction in terms of giving us more tools to be able to work with as we are continuing to build our business as consultants. So the first product, and the title of each of these slides, you got to know each product to be able to sell each product. Okay, so knowing each product just simply means that you've got enough information that you will be able to share, whet the appetite of the person that you're talking to, and get them where they either want to try it via a sample or whether they're ready to take the product and purchase it from you. We call that closing the sale. Now, we are like, what's today? The 2nd. So we are 12 days away from Valentine's Day. And one of the things that I think a lot of spouses, husbands, boyfriends, significant others, look to be able to get for their partners are sometimes body products, perfume products, fragrances, things like that. So, this is a product that really has the ability to be able to help you spread your wings over the next 12 days in terms of getting something into the hands of the men in out in our world and those that we know, to be able to get them to buy something like this that is different enough, but yet does something that all women, there's not a person that I know that is not interested in taking care of their body in terms of hydrating, moisturizing it, helping to make that skin to be smoother and softer. So the thing about this particular product, it is because, what makes it unique is there is a combination of AHAs, alpha hydroxy acids, that are in here that deliver really a full body exfoliation without having to scrub. I mean, because when you think about exfoliation, a lot of times we think about scrubbing and manipulating the face, and that's a lot of times what we are doing. But in this case, when we talk about this particular product, both for the face and for the body, it is doing the exfoliation without us having to manipulate the skin. Okay, it's a lightweight body moisturizer. It smells good. It goes on. It has a lotion kind of feel when you put it on. So it's not as, it's not viscous or really thick. It's very lightweight. And we call it a lotion-like texture that helps to boost the skin's natural exfoliation process while deeply hydrating. And that when the skin is dehydrated, what ends up happening, the skin kind of looks like it's stressed. Okay, and that can happen on our face, that can happen on our bodies. And these ingredients that are included in this particular product will help to eliminate that. Okay. And one of the things that we kind of stumbled on this, and I don't know if you know individuals that have had this, but have you seen people that they have these little fine bumps on the back of their arm? Have you seen that? You know, you can see it sometimes on children and also adults. We call that keratosis pilaris, okay? And we kind of stumble on this because there were a couple of consultants that had children or family members that had that problem. And unbeknown to us, they started using the skin correction body cream, and all of a sudden, those little fine bumps that falls up in the category of the keratosis pilaris went away. They disappeared. And so that's something that you can share with your customers. You know, if it's necessary, you don't even have to bring that up, you know, as a feature and benefit if the person is not really in need of something, you know, or doesn't have that problem. Okay. But the bottom line is that what, you know, where there's rough skin, the AHAs that are a part of this particular product will actually help to smooth and cause any roughness on the skin to be able to go away. And, you know, this product, when we talk about AHAs, you know, there are a couple of highlighted ingredients that I want to share with you. And I would encourage all of you, if you want to be able to have training information like the real deep. So we put information on the training sheets that are on Inside Color Me, that are in the training manuals, and we do that really in a short, sweet, cut to the chase kind of scenario, because we know that in general, people are not going to really want to take the time to really delve in. But if you want to get into deep product knowledge, the best place to go is to on Inside, but go to the product training sheets, because on the product training sheets versus in the product training manual, where we do, you know, kind of snippets and an edited down version, the product training sheets are going to go a lot more in detail for you in terms of describing the features and benefits. But in terms of the highlighted ingredients in this particular product, we've got malic acid, which is derived from apples. It's also got tartaric acid, which is derived from grapes. That's why they, you know, AHAs are considered some, you know, fruit extracts and acids. And then, of course, it's got aloe vera in it from the plant, glycolic acid, which is derived from sugar, and then it also has vegetable collagen and also sodium hyaluronate, which is an humectant, which helps to hold in that moisture. That's why we consider it to be an hydrator. Okay. So the skin correction body cream is one that if you have never tried it, you first certainly need to try it, and then let your body and the results that you see be the thing that propels you to be able to go out and share it with your clients. This is a great product to sample. And you know, the jar that it comes in, it's a 8-ounce jar. So you've got a lot of product in there, and you could make some cute little samples up and send it out. If a customer buys something else but is not ready to yet close the deal on the skin correction body cream, give her a sample. I guarantee you that once she tries it, she's going to love it, even if she wants to take it and even use it as a hand cream as well. Okay. Now, the companion product to the body cream, we have a face product. Now, this one is unique because this has, you know, 12 different ingredients that range from the AHAs to other extracts in it as well. So we say that this is the one cream that you need for younger looking skin. Okay. And when you think about, you know, I am a firm believer that exfoliation is one of the best anti-aging steps that you can take. And if you don't believe it, try not exfoliating for some period of time and see what happens to the skin. The skin begins to look dull. You can use the same makeup that you've been using, and all of a sudden, it's going to look different. The skin may start to take on, just a dull, lackluster kind of look. But then if you, in the twinkling of an eye, if you decide to start either exfoliating, whether you're using a real scrub or whether you're using a product like this that is going to naturally exfoliate because of the AHAs that are in it, then you're going to start to see smoother, clearer, and brighter skin, which is something that I don't know of anyone that doesn't want those three attributes to be able to be described about their skin. Okay, so this is a one cream, so it can be used as a day cream. It can be used as a night cream. It can be used as a wrinkle treatment, and also for the décolleté or the neck area, so that it will, so everything, because, when people look at us, and you probably have seen some of your clients that, their face looks really smooth, but then when you get here, it looks like it belongs to a different person. Maybe it's a different color, the texture doesn't look the same. And that generally is because we tend, in some cases, to kind of focus on the face, but leave this area uncared for. And so this is a product that would be certainly useful to be able to be used, from the décolleté all the way up and all over the face area. This product features 12 essential ingredients, including a balanced collection, assortment of alpha hydroxy acids paired with skin-loving lipids. The skin correction complex, it rejuvenates, it smooths, it plumps, it hydrates the skin. I mean, what else would you ask for when you're thinking about anti-aging? Okay, creating a younger, healthier looking complexion in one easy to use cream. And of course, this product is paraben free, which is really a buzzword in today's environment. Customers are looking for paraben free, and a lot of cases they're looking for fragrance free. And you'll find when you look at the training sheets that you'll see gluten free. You'll see different features that we have added to that, and that means that we go, when something becomes a buzzword out in the marketplace, like now you hear people talking about organic and vegan and all that, and in some cases we can make those claims as well. So if you've got clients that are probing down to that level, you certainly want to use the training sheets that we have on inside, not the product manuals, because that's an edited down version, but the product training sheets take each individual product and really wrestle it down and give you a lot of information. Now, I caution you as being consultants that you don't overload your client with too much information. That will lose you a sale quicker than anything else. The best thing for you to do is to pick out one or two ingredients that are buzzwords in the marketplace at the time, or that are important to you to be able to talk about, and you share that with your client. They will figure out, if they begin to ask additional questions about other ingredients, you can always highlight that, but pick out the one or two ingredients that are going to give your client that extra information that you need. So just to give you an example, because this could be overwhelming. When you think about 12 essential ingredients, you absolutely want to kind of know what they are, but there is absolutely no reason to go down that list because the customer doesn't really care. All she wants to do in a lot of cases is to find out, does the product work? Have you used it? Do you have anybody that you can share a testimony about how it worked for them? And does it work? Okay, and if it meets those criteria, then you've got a product that the customer is going to want to buy. But just to give you an idea of the 12 essential ingredients that are in there, again, we're talking about malic acid, which comes from the apples, tartaric, which comes from grapes, citric acid, which is found in your citrusy fruits like your oranges, your lemons, and your limes, lactic acid, which comes from milk. And the lactic acid is really a great, that would probably be one that I would talk about, because that is the one AHA that actually helps to even out and make the skin more even tone. Okay, so that would be something that would be um, worth talking about. Glycolic acid, which comes from the sugar cane, that may be something that you want to talk about. Jojoba seed oil, if you've got somebody that's a naturalist, they're going to love that and they'll relate to that. Avocado oil is in here, okay? And then you've got apricot kernel oil, you've got soybean oil, sugar maple extract, and vitamin E. So that's a long list of ingredients that make up that 12 essential ingredient list. And it's good for you to know, but as a new consultant, because some of you on here are new, don't try to memorize all that at one time. Like I said, pick one or two. If the sugar cane is important to you, if the glycolic or the lactic, you can expound upon that. Talk about those and just say there are other complementary ingredients that are in here that help all these ingredients to work. And at the end of the day, what you're going to get is smoother, clearer, brighter, and just a soft, smooth texture of skin. Okay, so that is the skin correction complex. And what a great combination to put the face and the body together. And we actually, we can call them both 4-in-1. And really, when it's all said and done, there's more than 4. But I mean, we just talk about what the 4 end results are. It can be a day cream, a night cream. It can be a exfoliating cream, and also something for the décolleté and the neck area. Okay. So any questions about these 2 products so far? Smooths, plumps, hydrates. Yes.
Can guys use this product?
Absolutely. All of this, all the skincare, just consider it unisex. Okay, so it doesn't matter, what the gender is. If they have a skin condition that they need, and men generally are gonna. I tell you, the men would really love the body complex because they generally are not all that careful about taking care of their hands. They'll go out into the cold and wash their hands throughout the day. And of course, with us in COVID and using a lot of the hand sanitizers, which have alcohol in them, of course, that helps to dry out the skin. So they really would love that. So yes, these are products, whether it's for the face or for the body, that can be used for male and female. Okay.
I have another question with that. So, okay, I have a friend, he's in his early 60s. Oh, he's takes care of himself like, let's say we can, right?
Okay.
Masks, and he wants to buy the C caps. And
Yes.
so I'm trying to see what else we can get here, right? Because he's spending a lot of money buying all the Clarins products,
Wow.
everything from cleanser to toner. I mean, just think he's one of us, okay?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so
I love it.
I just need to know what I should get him to buy, right? Because
Okay.
I mean, I want him to try this stuff because we could probably save him half the price, right?
That's right, because what
At least
Clarins is
half the
very
price.
expensive. Yes.
So you could tell me later, whatever you want to do. But yeah, you know what I'm
But
saying?
these and what you're going to find, men are going to want products like this that kind of do multiple things. So yes, cleanser. Maybe men are not all that excited about using toners and astringents, but they certainly will use moisturizers. They'll use eye creams. They'll use things for the hand and the body and the feet. So this and the body complex would definitely be keepers for males. Absolutely. Okay. And a male that's 60, he's certainly going to be wanting to salvage that facial skin, because we can cover up a lot of things. Men, it's like whatever you see a lot of times is what you get. So they need products that really are going to deliver the end results so that their skin is looking clearer, has more clarity, and is smoother and brighter. Okay. Now this product right here, C-Source, C-Plex. This is the one product that is across all of our brands. It's in every single one of our brands. So when you see that, you know that is a product that is dynamic, that is a thought, something that you need to really give thought to in terms of doing it. And you even will see now a lot of other companies are trying to follow our lead. For really up until probably last year, we were one of the few companies that had the vitamin C encapsulated the way that we do. A lot of C products are in bottles, but vitamin C is a very unstable ingredient, and so it is sensitive to light, and it loses its efficacy really quickly if it's exposed to air and light. And so what we did was, we ended up taking it and putting it in a new veggie gel, okay, a soft gel, so that it would not be exposed to air and it would not be exposed to light, okay. And so this is probably not probably, but it is the #1 selling skincare product in the Color Me Beautiful Adrienne Arpel and Floyd Roberts line. Okay, so if that gives you an idea, that would be a reason why you need to be promoting this to everybody. It's silky. It feels good when you put it on. It's encapsulated to make sure that it reserves its maximum stability and efficacy and potency. And it's also supercharged with vitamin E. So think about, when you think about it, there are 3 powerhouse vitamins that we should be using on our face. A, C, and E. ACE. All we're missing is the F for the face, okay? But A, C, and E. And so this particular capsule has 2 of the 3 in it, okay? And so this is a powerhouse. You have to realize that this should be used only in the daytime. C is your best antioxidant. C and E are better for daytime, although E can cross over, but C is absolutely better for daytime. It's great. You can use it alone. You can take the capsule and put it on as a serum replacement. You also can take it and immerse it into your moisturizer, so that when you put your moisturizer on, whichever one you're using, you are getting the benefit of the vitamin C in there. Okay, it's power packed, and it uses properties to actively fight collagen breakdown and increases its production. And if you know anything about collagen is what gives our face the smooth, plump kind of look, because as we lose that elasticity and we start to lose that plumpness, that's when we start to age and look older. So you want to be doing everything you can, and the vitamin C is one of those products that absolutely is going to deliver and do all that it's supposed to do. Okay, and there's 30 capsules in here. Sometimes your clients will say, oh, wow, that's a lot of money to spend. But when you think about it, when you break it down by the day, it's about $1.12, maybe a little bit less than that, the person will use it. Now, I have clients and, that use half a capsule and it still works, because it's quite a bit of product between the vitamin C and the E that's in these capsules. So, if you use the whole one, you're going to feel like you really have pampered yourself. But if you use half, you'll probably sleep better at night, because you know that you've made that $36 last for 60 days instead of 30 days. Okay. But there are 30 capsules that come in either the cylinder or in the jar, which you'll see when we get to the Flori section. Did somebody have a question?
I did.
Mhm.
So I wrote in there, what is the difference between this one and the C caps for Flory Roberts? Is that because of African American skin? Is it formulated
No,
differently?
there's no difference.
Oh,
It's
it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
so same identical product. That's
Mm.
what I was sharing. It's just under a different name. So C Source is what is the brand under Adrienne Arpel. C Plex is under Color Me
Flory.
Beautiful. Ultimate C is under Floyd Roberts, and then the Gail Heyman. I forgot what we did with those. I can't remember what we named that, but that has a slightly different name as well. But they all are the same identical product. So,
Oh, okay.
so if you never have to question whether you're using the same product, no matter what brand it's under.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So, and it does the same thing no matter what the skin tone is. C and E, they don't know. it's just working with the skin, and it's doing the same thing, and it's powerful. And one of the things that, oh, and I didn't mean to skip here. So the vitamin C, there are a couple of things when you think about, what is vitamin C applied topically really good for? And it has some efficacy in terms of giving some sun protection, although it doesn't, we can't claim any SPF factor, but it helps to protect from the sun. It also is a collagen booster. It's a spot guard, because vitamin C really does help to kind of it will kind of reverse the hyperpigmentation or age spots that we can get on our face and hands from time to time from exposure to the sun. But it's a spot guard. So, and so if you use it and you already have these problems, it'll help correct it. If you don't have it, you will prevent it. So it's really the vitamin C and the E, this particular product really does have a power pack story for you to be able to share with your clients. And there's not one person that I know that has ever used it and does not give rave reviews on it. Absolutely not. So it is a product, but it is the same product. So don't think it's different just because it's in different packaging. Okay. All right. The next product that is in this Adrienne Appel and Gail Heyman bundle is the Peptide Wrinkle Minimizer. Now, this product crosses over into two brands. This is in Adrienne Appel, but it's also in Gail Heyman. So we decided in the effort to start to bridge the gap between people just being somewhat intimidated from brand to brand, to start to merge them together. Now, this Peptide Wrinkle Minimizer, the best thing that you can say, the best description for this, if you want to make it short and sweet, is this is a Botox substitute. So you've heard about Botox and people going and spending hundreds of dollars to get a Botox injection, which helps to plump the skin up. And what it's doing, if a person has deep wrinkles or whatever, you insert the hexapeptides in there into the skin, and it plumps up the skin. So this is what you've got in this little jar. Okay, we call it Peptide Wrinkle Minimizer, but we could call it Botox in a jar. Okay, it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for a more youthful appearance, which is exactly what Botox will claim to do. And it is packed with vitamins A, E, aloe vera extract. The 10% argireline is the peptide that is known to be in the Botox concoction. Okay, and that helps to reduce wrinkles, and it increases the skin's firmness, the elasticity, the smoothness, as well as the skin hydration. And if you want to see anybody on here use this product, anybody? Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, you'll be, and the great thing, the thing you have to be careful and mindful of is we have so many great products. You really do have to pick your regime that you're going to use for the moment. And then, because you don't want to use so many different products that are doing the same thing that you end up, creating a problem that is not necessary. Okay. But the peptide cream, just consider this your Botox in a jar. I mean, when it's all said and done. Yes.
Karen, Ann said, I believe she raised her hand and said she uses it. Ann.
Yeah, so this is the same product, correct, as the Peptide Wrinkle Minimizer?
Yes, and Adrienne Appel.
Which is primarily what I, the brand I use it in. But I generally, what I do, because it's pretty thick,
yes,
is I mix it with my C source.
Okay.
And that's how I apply that each day. I'm very
and your
happy.
skin looks great. Your skin looks great. Yeah. So it's working. So when you think about it, so what Ann just shared is that she infuses her vitamin C in with this. It already has A and E in it. So she's getting a double dose of E. she's got the A in there, and then she ends up adding the C. And then plus the active ingredient, the peptide that's in there, which is that has that 10%. That is actually the active ingredient that really is going to make all the difference in terms of smoothing out the lines and wrinkles. And of course, when you pack up the antioxidants, which is the A, C, and the E, the A and the E, and is adding the C to it, the A and the E, then you've got it's power packed. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Paraben, fragrance, and gluten-free. So that's a great story as well.
Sharon,
Okay.
quick
Yes.
question. How does this peptide wrinkle minimizer differ from Youth Fix serum? And then another question is, isn't there a wrinkle minimizer in Adrian Arpel's little white thing? I think I have that actually.
Yeah, so it's the same,
Same
it's the
thing.
same product. Yeah. So it's
I
just
have
the
that. Oh.
yeah. So this is, that's one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we made you aware of, because we do when a product does something unique and it sells well, you will see that we will put it in multiple brands, because in a lot of cases, like Gail Heyman's business is primarily on television retailing in the UK. And so and a lot of times Gail may drive a product, and then we end up bringing it into Adrian Arpel, and sometimes it'll be the reverse. But yeah, so, and we'll answer that question about
So when do you put this wrinkle minimizer on, and how does it differ from Youth Fix serum, which I bought coming soon? Yeah.
Okay, so this product really should be used morning and night, and you use this, right? So you use this as really your moisturizer, correct?
Yeah, I use it usually in the daytime, because I mix it, like I said, I mix it with my my C-Source, and because it's fairly thick, I the way that the C-Source makes it more spreadable.
Yes. Okay. So, but you don't use another moisturizer on top of this, do you?
Well, as long as it holds out, I'm still using the Daily Defense Oil-Free.
Okay. Okay.
On top of that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
then you're using that primarily for the SPF benefit more so than anything else.
Yeah. So, hurry, new SPF.
Yeah. So yeah, we're working on some things on both of those fronts. So just hold tight. So anyway, so I'll come back. We'll circle back and talk about the Youth Fix that you asked about as soon as we get through this. Okay. But this, like I said, the best description for it is Botox in the jar. Okay, I mean, I think that's kind of the story. The next and the final product that is included in the bundle with your Adrian Arpel and Gail Heyman is the Super Rich Moisture Cream. This is a product that we don't have. This is not anywhere else in the lines. This is only in Gail Heyman. This is the description for this is it contains a skin identical blend of new and unique vegetable-based long-chain ceramide. So this is more of a ceramide cream as opposed to the peptides. And we are using a unique blend called Skin Mimics. And it's the results of 5 years of research. And Claire Sikorsky, who's our marketing director that handles QVC, when you're doing television retailing, you really have to be on your A game, because you're competing with across the airwaves, and you got to be able to convince people, very quickly without them having ever used the products, that the product is going to do something. So the ingredient story and just, kind of what the clinical data says, that's what we are able to deliver with this particular product. And this product is, it's designed really for more mature skin. that needs to be more hydrated and moisturized. And the end result with this is that the skin will become more supple and hydrated and younger looking with daily use. And so this too could be a product that you could use as your moisturizer, which would be the last thing that before you start going into your makeup. So you've got your serums and your anti-aging products that you would put on, before you put on your moisturizer. This would be can fall into the moisturizer category. And so this could be used day and night as well. And then this particular product is, I would say that the skin would need to be a little bit more on the dry side, both dry and dehydrated, for this product for the skin to really benefit from this particular product. Okay, and this is new packaging that it's in, because you'll see some crossover in terms of packaging. We do that for economy of scale. And we also make sure that whenever we do a packaging change, that it ties in with the brand identity and how we are doing the rest of the packaging. Okay, so the Super Rich Moisture Cream is, is a wonderful product that can be used for all, not for all skin types, but really more for the more dry, dehydrated skin. Okay, because it is more viscous. It's got the skin mimics in it, which is the ceramides, which helps to, kind of plump up the skin as well. Okay. Any questions on this? This one is paraben-free fragrance. We talked about that. And I was trying to see if there was anything else to mention about this. The Skin Mimics is the percentage in there of the ceramides is in the 5% range. Okay. Did somebody say something?
Yeah, this is Sylvia. I use this product. It really, my skin is very, very dry at this time, and it does help. It soaks, my skin just sucks it in. And
okay. Yeah, so that just ties into, and what do you use with, what else do you use with this product, Sylvia? What do you use as you use a serum? You use this day and night?
I use the C capsules in the morning and the peptide in the evening, and I use this. I've started to use it both day and night, but mostly in the daytime.
Okay. Is there a reason why you don't use it at night?
I do sometimes, but mostly I just go to bed. But yeah, I use the My Everything cream, but as I said, for the last couple of months, I've had to use the Super Rich Moisturizer Cream. And I do use it sometimes at night.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, but this can be used as a day cream and a night cream, but it would be the best skin type for this particular product would be more of the drier, more dehydrated skin. So the skin that is really kind of yearning for extra hydration and the ability to be able to retain more of the water that is included in some of the products as well. Okay.
My skin needs it.
Yeah, we all need it. We need hydration almost more than we do. The moisturizing we need that too, but the hydration is really important for us. Okay, so that's bundle number one. Bundle number two is combining Floyd Roberts products and Gail Heyman lip product. And so you just heard Sylvia mention the My Everything cream, which is Floyd Roberts, because there is a difference in how skin of color ages versus non-skin of color. So skin of color is not as concerned as much with lines and wrinkles as it is with clarity and tone. So as skin of color ages, you will see more signs of hyperpigmentation, uneven skin. The skin, I have a client that her face is literally 4 or 5 shades darker than the rest of her body, primarily because skin of color also has, kind of grown up with a myth that the sun doesn't damage the skin, but it does. And my client's problem was that she traveled a lot, a couple of summers ago, and she went to some islands that, just the heat was, and the sun was fierce, and literally it just burned and damaged her skin. And so we're working together to try to get her skin toned back, where it's matching, but it literally is 3 to 4 shades darker than the rest of her, her body. But anyway, the My Everything cream is a day cream, a night cream, an eye cream, and a firming cream all in one. And I thought I had turned my phone off, but so excuse that. So this too can be used in 4 different ways. And this product, the ingredients have shifted a little bit, and I kind of discovered this when I because the ingredients, and matter of fact, we've got to update the training sheet on inside so that it is correct. But now the core ingredients in this particular product, now is coconut oil and vitamin A. Okay, wherein before we could tout more of the like hazelnut oil and other extracts, but now it is coconut oil and it is vitamin A that are the core ingredients in this particular product. But it's still, it's very efficacious in terms of keeping the skin hydrated and moisturized. And it does work, in terms of around the eye area, in terms of smoothing out and firming the skin. Okay, and My Everything cream, this is just so you know the history, this was a product that we made initially for Nancy Wilson, who was a jazz singer. She was a smoker, and when she was our spokesperson, she said, I need one product that is going to do everything, because she said she didn't want to have 5 different products that she was traveling around with to be able to help her skin look great. So this was a product that we actually created for her. So the My Everything cream is a great product to be able to use as a one-stop kind of shop. This is a product, this is one of my favorite products, and I use the vitamin C immersed into this. So I take a half a capsule and put it in the product and then put it on my face. But I use the product around my eye area absent of the vitamin C. Okay, so that's just, one of the things that I have incorporated into my regime. Okay, now
May I ask you a question? I'm sorry about My Everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you use it around your eyes instead of the eye cream?
Yeah, because this work. Yeah, I mean, this is a product I will use. If I get puffy, I'll use the
gel,
the eye lift gel and Gail Heyman. But in terms of a cream, and I will flex between it, but as a day in, day out, because I'm a minimalist as well. I like to use, I don't like to use a lot of different products, but I want to use products that are going to work and do what they need to do. So it's just easier for me, to take from the same jar and use my eye cream. And then I take my vitamin C in the morning and put it in there, and then at night I'll put the retinol in there.
Okay, and
which
also,
just gives it an extra dose of the A.
The other question is, because he has the coconut oil, do you think it's more towards also a little drier skin too, or it's for normal, or
really in terms of using it as a day moisturizer, I would say more for the normal to dry. Yes,
Okay.
and that's kind of where I am.
Okay.
But at nighttime, really all skin types can use it. So
Okay.
even a person that would, but again, if I was to recommend this product to be used at night, I would say that the person would be over 30, 35 or older. I would not ever put this product on a person that's in their 20s, because it's really, I think, the younger client is going to really need things that are more
Lighter.
oil free. Yes. And
Yeah.
and not,
Yeah.
coconut oil is, just going to coat, it helps to
Yeah.
coat the skin.
No, I'm interested in recommending it because I live in Arizona. It's a desert. It's really, really dry here.
Yes.
You move here, you have to change your skincare regime because it's really dry weather.
Yes.
And then so this is gonna help my clients. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And were you going to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to mention that I particularly I've started using this recently, and I
Mhm.
really like it because it's not as fragranced as some of the other creams, and that's
Mhm.
one of the things that I appreciated. If I have a cream on my face around my nose, I don't
Yeah.
want too much fragrance.
You don't want to
there.
smell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of our products, skincare products, are fragrance free, but the extracts will have
Mhm.
natural aroma in there that will make you'll smell something. Okay.
Yeah.
Because anytime if you've got lemon or lime or citric acid or anything like that, and then sometimes like orange blossom, you'll be able to see some of the great ingredient. But if you're sensitive to smell, that could certainly end up being an issue for you. Okay. But it is a great product. And and one of the great things, we have so many great products. You kind of have to go through your seasons of trying the product to see what you like best, or what you like most about something, or what you prefer not to. I mean, just like Ann was saying that, okay, so she made a switch because she preferred to have a product that didn't have as much of an aroma, because she said, and you got a lot of clients that will be like that. Okay. Now this product right here, this is a product that is worth being of note to everyone, because it is the only lip conditioner, lip care product that we have in all of the brands. And this one product right here sells over 1 million units on QVC. So it's got to have something that is doing that's being done right. Okay. It has vitamin E in it. It even has a sunscreen, so it's protecting. There is an ingredient in it called MaxiLip, which helps to, because when you think about aging lips, you think you think about dry, you think about lines. And and when you are putting on lip products, lipsticks or lip glosses, if the lip skin is not smooth and it's very lined, the lips, it's not going to look as good. Okay. So this is a great product to use, whether you're wearing lip color or not. I mean, I've almost, I've recently, I probably in the last year or so, started using this product because I noticed that my lips were dry, even not just during the wintertime, but always. And it may be just, the heat and the air in the house and all of that. But this is, if you have not tried the lip lift, this would be a good time for you to be able to do it. But it's got collagen in it, aloe, vitamin E, and this unique blend called MaxiLip, which is an ingredient that helps to fill out the lips so that the lips will be smooth to feel, smooth to look at, and smooth to touch. And it's not, when you think about other lip kinds of care products out there, a lot of times they are more greasy feeling, but when you put this on, you don't really even know that you have on a lip conditioner. It just kind of is there and it's doing its work without you feeling it. So you don't feel like you've got anything on your lip. Anybody using this product?
Yes.
And would you agree?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I really do.
Yeah.
I love lip lift. I never leave the house without it on.
Yeah, like
And this is
at
a
night.
product. I think Marie had asked about products for men. Now, you know, men are funny about, you know,
My
using,
son uses it.
pulling out something that looks like a lipstick, I think, in a lot of cases. But this is one that they may want to just put in their pocket and look around and see if anybody's looking and put it on and keep moving.
I was gonna ask you, yeah, would it work for a guy?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Quick other thing. What about, do you guys offer gift certificates like that I could sell to guys so they could purchase this stuff for their girls for Valentine's Day? Is there any kind of thing like that, or it has to be product driven?
I'd have to check on, you know, because we had some that we had created, but, you know, I'm not sure if we still have them. If we do, they should be on the website. But if not, I would encourage you to you can go on Vistaprint and create one really quickly and customize it and brand it with your business
Last
name.
week we had the same color. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but check on colormedirect.biz. If we have it, that's where it will be, because anything that is considered a sales aid will be on colormedirect.biz and not on the brand sites. Okay. Any other questions?
There's no SPF in this.
No, we don't. We just say there's a sunscreen in there, but not a sun block. So, you know, we don't talk about, we just say that it's a sunscreen. So it has the ingredient in there that serves as, you know, with some protection to the UVA, UVB rays. Okay. But this is, so the Flori bundle comes with the lip lift, the My Everything cream, and the vitamin C capsules. And you know what? We passed right by that. I think I may have forgotten, or did I forget to? No, there it is. Okay. So the packaging for the vitamin C capsules for Flori is a little bit different than what you saw in the cylinder. The cylinder is for the Adrian Arpel and Color Me Beautiful, the Gail Heyman and the Flori Roberts version of vitamin C comes in the jar, and they still have 30. And I was looking to see if I could figure out what the name of the vitamin C capsules are in Beauty Infusion Elixir. That's capsules. That's what it's called in Gail Heyman, Beauty Infusion capsules. But still the same product, the vitamin C with the E. Okay. And then Marie, you were asking about the Youth Lift and
Youth Fix Serum.
Yeah, because that is a Youth Lift was the original product that Gail created for her Beverly Hills clients, and it's considered a facelift in a bottle. Okay, it's got some ingredients in there that actually help to, you know, firm and kind of tighten so that you get kind of a instant and a temporary lift.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Gail Heyman. That's where you'll hear Youth Lift, you'll hear Lift. So because everything was really about kind of instant kinds of fixes. Okay, and but that's how she really labels her Youth Lift product as a facelift in a bottle. That's how it's branded.
One is Botox and one is a facelift, so I don't know. They cancel each other out.
Well, you know, I think that one is treating the skin, you know, from the inside out and you know, and the other one is dealing more with the surface of the skin. I've never used the Youth Lift to be able to have an experience with it, but has anybody else used the Youth Lift? And you have to wait for like 3 minutes before you know, there's some specific things that you're supposed to be doing. Just like with the eye lift gel, you're supposed to put 2 applications on it for it to work. And it does work when you do it. If you don't put the chew, you don't get the same result. And then the Youth Lift in Gail Heyman, you know, it's designed, you're supposed to let the skin, you know, not move your face or something for like 3 minutes. But again, I have not used that product to be able to give you a personal experience on it. But you're asking a question, and I'm going to try it and see what it does.
Okay, great.
Okay. Any other questions? Raise her hand. Okay, somebody, let me just see. Yes, Dahlia.
Hi, Sharon. You mentioned that you're working with a client that has 2 tones, 1 tone for her face and 1 tone for her body because of the sun damage, and you're using the My Everything cream on her. Is there anything else that you're using on her to try and even out her skin?
Well, actually, with this client, I have her using the vitamin C capsules. I have her using the Super Light, the Perfect Tone Serum from the Enlighten line. And I have her using retinol at night. So I've got her, and I've got her exfoliating because she wasn't doing any of, you know, she was, she had, you know, all these products. She was using the vitamin C cleanser and toner and all that, but she was not doing enough to help her. So now I've got her really in the Enlighten products, which are going to help accelerate her getting that skin even. So the My Everything cream in and of itself is not going to do the lightening. You've got to have the Embleca and the you know, some of the other ingredients, like even in the vitamin C cleanser and the toner have like mushroom extract, which also helps to even out and fade out the skin. But vitamin C is efficacious with that. So we've got her in a really rigid and fairly tight program. But the vitamin C, Super Light, and then I've got, you know, she still has some of my SPF 15 that we had before, because it's critical for a person that is has got skin discoloration, that they cannot go out without having that a minimum of SPF 15, but they almost need to be at a 30, because that's really what the dermatologists today are, they've kind of advanced from the 15 to the 30 as being the standard. Now, beyond that, you know, I think, you know, you just adding more chemicals to the skin, but and our marketing team is working on you know, to get us back, because we ended up selling out before we were able to do product development to get another sun block in our lines, but we are working on that. So right now, you know, if you had a client that had a similar problem, vitamin C would be efficacious for her. And then, of course, the Perfect Tone Super Light. And then when we get the Fade Cream in, you know, that ends up being, you know, that will fade a little bit faster than what the Super Light will. The Super Light does it, you know, it's got less lightening ingredients in it than the Fade Cream. But until we get the Fade Cream in, I'm not holding her up. I've got her using the Perfect Tone Serum. And so she's using that. And then she's also using the SPF 15 so that she doesn't end up counteracting what she's doing with the products, the ingredients are doing, and the sun doing its thing as well.
I have a question about the Perfect Tone. I have discolorations around my chin and right above my cheeks. And so what I was doing is just putting it in those areas. You know, I don't have to put it all over my face, right? Well,
the beauty of the Embleca is that you can use it all over, and the Embleca has the ability, it only lightens where you need the lightening. Okay, so, and that's one of the things that you know, one of the reasons why hydroquinone was you know, not the best product ingredient to have in a Fade Cream, because it lightened everywhere, wherein with the Embleca, so you can use it just in the spot areas, but it's so much easier. It takes more work to have to spot when you're using a product like that. But yes, you can use it all over, and it's not going to really do anything to bother the skin that is not needing to have the lightening, but it will attack and lighten the area that is that needs to be lightened. So if around your mouth or your forehead is where you need it, even if you're using it all over, it still is going to work in those areas that need the lightening.
And I don't have to use this every day, right?
You should be using, if you want it to work in the most expeditious way, you should be using it day and night.
Oh, day and night. Okay.
Twice a day. Okay.
Okay, Sharon, what is going to be the active ingredient in the new Fade cream? Since we're moving away from the hydroquinone.
It's no different from the Fade cream is not going to be new. It's just that we need to get it back in stock. But it has a combination of it's got alpha arbutin in it. It's got the Embolica in it, and it also has papain in it. So it's got, it's a combination, it's a blend of different ingredients that help to lighten it. But the alpha arbutin is probably the one extra ingredient that is added into the Fade cream that helps to accelerate the lightening of the fading of the skin, not the lightening, but the fading of it, because what it's doing is really attacking those areas that are, just kind of have the melanin built up, because that's really what it is.
Okay, thank you.
Linda, you said my everything cream used to have AHA. Isn't that no longer true? The My Everything cream, I don't recall it having AHAs, but it did have a different set of extracts in it. But yeah, so the formula has changed, and that kind of caught me by surprise, and so, but now it is more, because it used to have hazelnut extract and comfrey and chamomile, and it just had a host of things, but now the key ingredients in there are the coconut oil and the retinol, or the vitamin A. Okay, then let me see if there's any other questions. How much longer are we going to have the Interface Facial Security until we sell out?
Is there a good bit?
Yes.
Oh, praise God.
And
I love it. In
will
fact, I
Floyd
used
Roberts
it
be
today.
coming out with a liquid foundation anytime? We are working on something. Okay, let's see what else. You see, I'm giving y'all vague answers because it's coming. Just hold tight, hold tight. I'm working on my client sales flyer and e-newsletter now. My thinking is that I will offer the bundles at a higher discount and individual items from them at a slightly lower discount, maybe 20%. Yeah, so that's the beauty of the bundles, is you can package it any way you want to. It's almost like you can customize a collection, or you can offer, because you're getting a good deal, you're getting the extra 10% off. You may decide that you want to take one product out of there and just and make that your focus product, where you give a little bit of an extra discount, and you're able to offer that from selling your inventory, as opposed to having to force the customer to go to the brand site. So that's the beauty of it. That's really the beauty of it. I don't think yet, but they do have some really pretty shades. Any new shades of Floyd Roberts lipsticks? Not right now, because we're trying to get the existing shades that are out of stock back in stock, from COVID. So we're focusing on that right now. And I'm wearing vintage wine. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so and you'd be surprised if you go and if you look at the lipstick assortment that we have in Floyd Roberts, and in Color Me Beautiful as well. It's when you put them all, and that's the beauty of having all the brands. If you take all of the lipsticks, and this is what our kiosk owners do, they have all of the lipsticks lined up, and then it ends up looking like there's this huge assortment, even though it's different brands, and the customer buys into the color and not the brand. So but us as consultants, we are not necessarily trying to have that wide of a variety of products. So you end up having to kind of decide, okay, what's the orange you're going to promote, what's the pink you're going to promote, and you work it that way. So, but the beauty of all of the bundles, and I'll probably come on Thursday night and we'll do some stripes so everybody can see, because we've got some color bundles, some lip color bundles, both on the lip lift side as well as then the Mineral Shine lip gloss. And for those of you that have never tried it, you'll be amazed at the range of shades and how beautiful they are on all skin types, on all skin tones. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Oh, I have one more question. I guess I'm asking all kinds of questions.
That's okay.
Will you be coming out with eyeshadows that are more in the neutrals? I know that for Flory Roberts, especially the Sorry Not Sorry, that's a beautiful color, but the other ones are green and bright blue. And I was wondering if you have more in just the neutral browns.
Well, not yet, not at this time. There is still one eyeshadow trio, I think, in Gail Heyman that has some browns and neutral. I would have to look to see. I'll email you that tomorrow and let you know what it is. But it really is the same pans that were considered trio number 3 in Flory, which had a brown, a orange, and a kind of a champagne color. We have not put any of those shades in Flory Roberts yet. I think at the time we were still trying to work through the trios and also the loose mineral eyeshadows. So, we are, really managing how we expand different categories so that we make sure that it makes sense. So, sometimes we have to sell through on something before we bring something in new. Between Color Me Beautiful and Flory Roberts, we should be able to, meet the needs of most of the clients. And today, yes, women are wearing eyeshadows, and there's a lot of competition out there with, highly rich pigments and all that. So, we have to, stay make sure that we're focusing on what we are strong and good at. And where we reign supreme. We've got great skincare. We've got some of the best foundations and powders. We've got some great lipsticks. So the eyeshadows, if we have to, kind of hold off on that for a while, that would be a category I would be okay with. But yeah, we will continue as we continue to be competitive out in the marketplace. We'll be looking at ways that make sense and colors that make sense that are going to sell, as we look to add to that. But right now, there's other things that are more important, like a oil-free moisturizer or a SPF. I mean, so we really do have to manage, where we are using our resources.
Now you can also, my sponsor was telling me, which I had, from common sense, you can also use the Cinnamon Brandy blush. You can take that and use it as a little bit of shadow on your eyelids if you want to. Now that's like a neutral, like warm toned blush,
Yeah.
But you can use that as an eyeshadow as well.
I use all of my blushes on my eyeshadow as my eyes because I'm a minimalist. Like the Papaya Punch, is a beautiful bright orange that you can wear on your eyes. So you're right. So, so Sylvia, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can use the Cinnamon Brandy. But
Magic
the blushes, in our world today, I think have I think the pigment is a little bit stronger than the eyeshadows. So that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So thanks for sharing that, Jaquel.
Well, That's courtesy of my sponsor, Miss Linda. So
Okay, Linda is on, she's on it. She's on
I know
it.
she's on it.
Yeah, Linda's on it. Okay, all right. Well, it's 9:19. We've gone a little bit over. And like I said, you know, we will make this, this will be available and we'll send out the recording. So your great questions have been made note of, and other people will be able to benefit from that. And then on Thursday, we'll come on and we'll talk about the lip lift bundles and the mineral lip shine bundles so that you can get a visual, because the pictures, you know, in terms of the picture of the bundle really doesn't do it justice. You almost have to see it on skin or on the lips to be able to see how beautiful it is. So, but anyway, for those of you that got on live, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, you know, sharing your energy and sharing your space with us. And so if you have any additional questions, or a question didn't get answered for you, feel free to email us at consultantinfo@colorme.com and we will get right back to you. Okay, so have a great evening, sleep well, stay warm, and be safe out there if you're in an area where there's a lot of snow going on.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
take
you,
care now.
Sharon. This was
Thank you.
very
thank
informative.
you, Sarah.
Okay, all right, have a good night.
Night.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sharon, I didn't get the email. I
You
don't
didn't.
know.
Check your spam and see if it's in there.
I checked that also. Now, is it with your name, Sharon Boone, or is it Color Direct?
No, it comes from Color Me Beautiful and Floyd Roberts from email service, email contact.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
And
so but look in, because because it went out, I think it went out about 4:20 this afternoon.
Okay,
Yeah, so you know, unless something's going on with you've gotten it before, so it can't be a problem with your email.
yeah.
Yeah, so but check and see if it's in spam.
Okay, and another thing also is that how do I get a chance to see the replay of it?
We send that out in an email too. So I bet you if you check in your email, so every week that we do these trainings live, generally by Thursday or Friday, we have it set up where we put it in an email. And and we've sent out every week that we've done it, we've sent the replay of it out, the recording. So check and see if you don't have it. If not, then there's got to be something wrong with your email and we can check into that.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Now
All
that
right.
now that I have my new consultants, I want to be able to.
Oh, I know you got a new team member. Yay. Okay. All right. But yeah, you definitely want to do that. Make sure that she's on I think I always put new consultants in the database to get the emails, you know, that come from the consultants. Now a person has to sign up for the marketing emails. I don't do that for them, but I always put them in the database to receive the emails.
Okay.
So, but check and see if you have it. If you don't, just send me an email, and what I'll have to do a test with you to see what's happening, because it doesn't make sense that you would not have received it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Have a good night.